Hi, my name is Valentine Sinclair. I'm a Blythe collector, and today, obviously, we have another new Blythe to unbox. This is the last of the 3 Blythes that I got for myself for my birthday. And as you can see, it is Last Kiss. Sorry I didn't get my first reactions to pulling her out of the box, but she was just in the one packing box, and so my address was on it and all of that, and I always like take that box, or I always open up that box and take out whatever's inside, and usually when I unpack a Blythe, they're packed up in like 2 boxes at least, but she was just in the one. So anyway, also, sorry if the lighting is really bad. As you can see, I am in another different filming location. I kind of have been moving stuff around in my apartment, getting new furniture and all of that, and the spot where I filmed my last 2 Blythe unboxing videos is actually, there's actually now a desk there, so yeah, gonna have to try and find a better spot to unbox these dolls. But anyway, yeah, this is Last Kiss, so I'm just going to go ahead and start opening her up and then talk about her and her stock and all of that as I'm opening her. I also might open up these blinds a little bit to let some light in. Okay, so Last Kiss is a pretty special Blythe to me because when I was first getting into Blythes and researching stock Blythes and seeing which ones that I liked and which ones I wanted, she is one of the OG Blythe dolls that I saw where I was like, yes, Blythe is for me. I want Blythe dolls so bad. So this is kind of like a little dream come true for me as a beginner Blythe collector. Before we really start getting into her, I'll show off her box. It's pretty cute, a lot more yellow than I was thinking. She's meant to be a reference or like inspired by Romeo and Juliet as Juliet. So she's got like a little window on the side of her box, and then she is like a bride Blythe, so she has little wedding bells on the top, and she has Lily of the Valleys here, which are my favorite flowers, which is like the thing that like really got me interested in this Blythe. And then her box opens up like this, so we can see inside here the rest of her. You can see the Lily of the Valleys on her dress and these cute little animals. This deer reminds me of the deer on Night Flowers box, but yeah, super cute, and she looks pretty good in box so far. So let's go ahead and open her up and see how she looks. Ta-da! Okay, she has a little advertisement in her box for Takara. Whoops. And then let's see her. Oh, she's so cute. She looks like she's in perfect condition. I'm not seeing any stains. I'm not seeing any yellowing. She looks absolutely perfect. But anyway, as usual, let's go ahead and take all of her stock out and talk about it all one by one. And then once I finish getting it all out and talk about it, I'll give my final thoughts. Alright, first thing is her good old classic white clover stand. This is my 3rd white clover stand, and I'm getting a little tired of them. I'm hoping that my next few Blythes have different clover stands, although this one has like a kind of a pearlescent finish, while Night Flowers is a little bit translucent, and then Velvet Minuets had like a texture on the bottom. So they are all different at least, but it's still just all white stands, and I would like some in other colors that are like this and not the ones that go in their heads. Okay, I'm not sure how to show off this next piece of stock, but it is her veil, and I am kind of blown away by this. Let me make sure that this is showing on camera right. Okay, it's humongous, and it's not like there's no snaps or anything like that. It's just like a veil to sit on your doll's head. It's huge, it's beautiful. I didn't expect it to be this big, but I love this. I love a good lacy veil, not even on like a bride, just like as a concept, as like a fashion piece, and oh, this is so beautiful. Here's a little close-up of like the flower design that's on it, and then the lace detailing on the outside. Beautiful, beautiful thing. I think it's all just, it's like kind of got like an oval shape to kind of help show you where it's supposed to go, but yeah, so big fancy thing to be the first like piece of clothing stock to come out of it. Next up are her shoes. They are just these very simple little white heels with this cute little flower on the top. Nothing too special to write home about. Just a good old classic Blythe heel, similar to the ones that I have in black, but these ones are white. The next piece of stock is this super cute cat mask. I'm not like the biggest fan of this particular piece of stock, but it is pretty cute. It's just a cute little cat mask with a silver elastic band and silver detailing on the ears. This is in reference to the part in Romeo and Juliet where Romeo and Juliet meet at the masquerade ball, which is why this is even included in the first place. It feels really well made. It feels nice and thick. The fur is soft and the elastic feels like it has held up over the years. Next up are her little pearl earrings. I'm gonna go ahead and leave them in the bag for now. This is now my third pair of Blythe pearl earrings. They do look different though. They have kind of like a yellowy tinge to them, and if you can see, they have kind of little beads here on the bottom. And then she has her studs in her ears currently, which is why that they're not in here. But yeah, cute little pearl earrings. Next up is this super tiny and adorable cross necklace. It has the same kind of clasp as Rendezvous Choo Choo's pearl necklace, and this is really adorable. It feels pretty well made. It's kind of heavy. I like this. I'm not religious, but I am kind of alternative, so this kind of slays. I really like this. It's a very interesting and unique piece of stock to include with this doll, and I think that it slays, and I'm really excited to use this in my future restyles of different dolls. Next up is another piece of stock that goes on her head. This is a cute little lacy headband. It ties around her head with these velvety, yellowish strings. I'm not like the biggest fan of this one. I feel like the yellow on the flowers kind of throws me off because she has like a little bit of yellow in her dress, but I feel like green in the middle would have been better, although they are flowers, so yellow does make sense. I don't know, it's cute. It also has some pearls in it. It's a very cute little piece of stock, but I feel like I would not pair it with this dress personally. It feels too casual. I would probably put this with like a different outfit for her, but it is really cute and really well made as per usual. Okay, I believe that the last piece of stock is her little collector card, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the doll out and talk about her, and then we'll get to the card, and then we'll get to my final thoughts. Alrighty, here she is. Let's go ahead and take this little piece of plastic off of her head, and then she still has some plastic on her scalp. Let me try and get that. Ta-da! Here she is in the flesh. I am so excited. Her hair is pretty greasy, you can tell, but first impressions right out of the box, she is so precious. She is my first Blythe without bangs, and I honestly love this look for her. Okay, so let's talk about her face. Really cute. She's got green eyeshadow. It's a light pink blush, light pink lipstick. Her dress, gorgeous. I love the lily of the valleys. They're my favorite flower. And then over here on the side, we have a couple doves, and we got a big old bow in the back, and the dress is kind of long. It has like a train to it, as you can see, which I think is so beautiful. And then her pull ring, if I can find it, is literally like a little wedding ring. How cute. Let's go ahead and look at her other eye colors. So this is her dark green. I really like the dark green. The special purple ones, hopefully these are showing up okay on camera with this lighting. She's got these gorgeous front-facing green ones, a little bit of a lighter green than the ones that they were before, and then some blue ones for the side. I'm obsessed with all of her eye check colors, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like they're all really good choices for her. Okay, let's go ahead and check out what's under the dress. Looks like it is just a very simple Velcro for her dress. All right, under her dress, she has this little tulle underskirt with a little bit of extra layers on the back to help poof out her wedding dress. And then her underwear is lacy and has a cute little blue bow on them. I think that her underwear, I don't know, might be my favorite next to velvet minuets, which I know is like a strange thing to have favorites of, but like, I don't know, they're practical and they're cute. And then as for other little details, she does not have pedicured hands. She's actually my first Neo Blythe to not have, not pedicured, manicured hands. So she has no nail polish. And yeah, so I'm gonna get her dress back on. We'll talk about her little card and then get her all dressed up and give my final thoughts. Okay, Last Kiss's little collector card is the same one in the style as Nightflower. Hers is the F card, and it kind of almost looks like Velvet Minuet is in the cover, which is pretty cute, but I'm not sure if that's Velvet Minuet or not. And then the back of it is this gorgeous blue, and I love the Lily Valley on the back, and it says, "Last kiss, my love for you is deeper than the deepest sea, wider than the universe. Our love will last forever, even after our last and final kiss. F is forever, you and I in love." Cute little card. All right, I'm gonna dress her up, and then we'll talk about our final thoughts. All right, here she is with her dress on, her shoes on that you can't really see, and her cute little veil, or rather her cute big veil. What can I say about Last Kiss? She is a gorgeous doll. I'm so excited to have her. I know that I seem a little bit understated in this video just because I just got off work and I'm really tired. But I'm so excited to have her. She is one of my like first most favorite Blythe dolls. Definitely up there as like probably top 3 favorite Blythe dolls ever made, along with like Choo Choo Chan, and then we'll see what I feel like the third one is when I collect more. But definitely excited to have her. She is one of the first like OG dolls that I saw and was like, I love her, I need her, I want her, and I'm very pleased. I gotta wash her hair. It is pretty greasy. I'm hoping to get it to look nice and soft as I've seen it in other pictures, but yeah, she's gorgeous. Not as much stock as other dolls that I'm used to, but just as good quality, and I'm really excited to have her and check her out in other clothes and things like that. Anyway, if you like this video, then go ahead and give it a like, and if you didn't, then don't, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!